Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and the Medicine Skill Tree update for 1.5.5. They didn't really do a whole heck of a lot. They finished off the throwing perks and we still have 3 other trees that aren't done, which is Charm, Leadership, and Engineering, and they only put in Medicine, so kind of disappointing. However, for the most part, medicine is now done for the most part, which we will get into. So starting out with the first one, which they kept most of these the same and just added the second perk. Preventive medicine, personal, increased character hit point by 5. The other one is now a personal character heals 30% of lost health points after each battle. That is freaking huge. I mean, wow. I always like to take the other one because I prefer the healing rate, but that is sick. Alright, and increased character healing rate by 30%, which I said is massive. Increased character battle movement speed by 3%. So this is what's called for me a tough decision. That 30% healing rate means a lot. However, healing 30% after every battle instantly, it looks like I'm probably going to end up start taking that one now. Definitely, I'm going to start taking it. 50, walk it off. Increase healing rate by 15% when mobile on a world map. And the other one is personal, recover 10 HP lost after each offensive battle. So if those stack, you would get 30% back plus another 10 HP back by stacking them. Wow. And increase the healing rate of 20% when stationary on a map, which is what it was before. This one though was a governor perk. During sieges, reduce settlement food consumption by 5%. So you have a personal here and a siege or a governor here. So it's most likely going to take that one, even though you've got to be mobile on the map, which I almost don't prefer the mobile as much, but I'll probably end up taking that one. 75, Doctor's Ult. So surgeon skill, medicine recovery chance applies to enemies too, which I absolutely love because it gets me more prisoners. So I love that one. And personal, increase maximum health by 5. So more increase to your health. Surgeon, decrease wounded party speed penalty by 50%, which is really nice. And then a captain bonus, increase troop mount health by 15%. Now, I'm not exactly sure how captain bonuses work, considering when you're in a kingdom or you're leading an army, you're technically the commander. So I don't think you get a captain bonus. Now, if you're in an army with as a vassal, you become a captain. So I would probably once again lean towards the top with Doctor's Oath. 100. Good lodging. Surgeon. Resting in settlements increases health rate by 30%. And personal. Increase relationship by 1 with a random notable over the age of 50 while in a town. Yeesh. Okay, that's not that great. Once you start hitting 50, you have to start thinking about death. Unless you turn it off now. And best medicine, surgeon. High morale increases healing rate by 15%. And personal skill, increased relation with 1 random notable over the age of 50 while in a town. So 1 random notable over 50 while in a town. They're the same, aren't they? Increased relationship with 1 random notable over the age of 50 while in a town. Notable, they're the exact same thing. So, yeah. I normally try to take the best medicine because most people are going to have over that. Once they start getting leadership skill, they're going to be over 100. So, once again, I would... Well, this one, yeah. Yeah, resting in settlements, I'd rather have the high morale. 125. Surgeon. Losses to siege bombarders have a 50% chance of getting wounded instead of killed. That is really powerful in sieges. It really is. I've had some of those siege equipments, those catapults firing, and they'll hit like 8 of my guys, and none of them will die. So that is really powerful. And then Surgeon, 30% increased chance to recover lethal wounds in siege assaults. So once again, that is a really, really powerful one, Siege Medic is. I love that a lot. Veterinary. This is what I was talking about. Surgeon, not implemented. No idea. And Surgeon, 50% chance to recover a mount from lost cavalry after battle. Okay, that is actually quite important now that in 1.5.5, your mount can become lame or even die. So that can be a tough one to choose. If you lose mounts a lot, then you might want to think about taking Veterinary over Siege Medic. Now, I always choose a mount with high HP. I always do. I always prefer that with all my characters because of that fact. I was waiting for the fact that your mount is going to go down. So it's something you're going to have to examine and see whether or not you have a problem with losing mounts, and then decide on there. 150, Pristine Streets. Governor, increase settlement prosperity by 1 every day. And Surgeon, get 20% healing bonus in towns. Bush Doctor. Governor, increase village health growth rate by 20% or get 20% healing bonus in villages. Most of the times I take Pristine Streets. I'm in settlements more than I am in villages. 175, Perfect Health. Surgeon, food variety increases recovery rate by 5% for each point. So yeah, that can become pretty powerful with food variety if you carry enough food. Some people don't. Some people only carry, a couple, but I like to carry a full big variety because, it helps out steward. Governor, increase animal production in governed villages by 10%. So that can be important depending on if you have a village that produces mounts. Health advice. Clan leader, small increase to clan life expectancy. With death on, that can be somewhat important. And Surgeon, wounded troops do not decrease morale in battles. So, with them changing the age down to 22, a lot of times you can get through an entire playthrough without dying now, since they dropped it from 30 to 22. So that could actually help out a little bit to ensure that your character will make it all the way. 200, the position of the people, or position of people. Governor, increased loyalty of settlements by 1 per day. Surgeon, tier 1 and tier 2 troops have a 30% higher chance to recover from fatal wounds. That is pretty nice, because your tier 1 and your tier 2 troops are the ones that are going to take a lot of damage in battles. So that, I think, is going to be a very underrated skill to take. And then clean infrastructure, a double governor perk. Town projects that is related with sanitation and health, aqueduct, marketplace, granary, also give bonus to prosperity. That is pretty big. You want to make sure your prosperity is increased, and that can be pretty powerful. Wow, that is a nice one. And recover governed villages 30%. Recover governed villages 30% faster. Kind of a little bit off on the wording, I'm going to assume. I think they wanted to word that a little bit differently. I wonder if they mean recover them 30% faster after they have been raided, maybe? I'm just thinking, no clue. So you're automatically going to take that one just so you get that bonus. But if you're a governor, you might want to think about that one for your people. 225, personal, cheat death. Of course, ignore the first negative outcome for a terminally ill roll. Very, very important. I already had one of my guys die, and it kind of put a damper on the whole game because I was chasing the whole way, trying to get my other character to have leadership and charm. So it was chasing it the whole way. Surgeon, hero death chance in battle is 50% less. So that of course is nice if you got that death on, and its companion is party leader not implemented. And then personal, increase your max HP by 5. So yeah, it's tough to decide. I guess if you're playing with death off completely, then obviously you would choose this Fortitude Tonic. If you have some type of death on, you'd probably play cheap death. 250 Helping Hands. Surgeon, every 10 troop in your party increase troop recovery rate by 2%. That is pretty big because, as people know, when you start getting clan tier 6 and running a kingdom, you can have 300 troops. So that 300 troops would be 60% increased troop recovery rate. That's a lot. And then governor, 50% less prosperity loss from starvation. Its companion, battle hardened surgeon. Wounded units give plus 25 8 HP at the end of the battle. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. Every troop that's wounded gains 25 HP. Now, I don't know if that's split under the new XP system. XP is shared after a battle. So I'm not sure, because you can end up with, 200-300 wounded troops. That's a ton of XP. And then the governor perk, not implemented. So they got 3 of them that they got to do. And finally, 275 personal. Troops start a battle with bonus HP of player's medicine skill minus 200 divided by 2. So basically what that means is, starting at level 200, for every 2 points, you're going to gain 1 bonus HP for all your troops. So at 100, so if you were at 220, you'd gain 10 extra. 250, 25. 300, everybody would gain an extra 50 HP. So getting to 330 medicine and having Minister of Health is insanely powerful. So yes, medicine, and I'm actually doing that in one of my playthroughs. I am focusing on intelligence right now, and I've held off playing it because I do want to test this out, and I want to see how powerful one is with having Heim Steward, because of how great that perk is. Engineering, unfortunately, hasn't been done, but now with these health, I want to see how powerful an intelligence build can be. So there you have it. That is the medicine skill perks that have been implemented for 1.5.5. I hope that brought you a little bit of information while you guys are sitting around waiting for the thing to load up. If you did enjoy it, please give me a subscribe or a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, take care. And thanks for watching.